This video was recorded in front of a live Twitch audience.
All right, so without further ado, Faouzia, Tears of Gold.
Mama always told me that I was too naive, gave away my trust for pennies. I said
She's giving me like Amy Winehouse vibes. She's giving me jazzy, bluesy kind of Amy Winehouse vibes. Definitely that. To me, as that sort of singing style, 100%.
don't you worry, didn't think that I'd be broken down and crying. Help me, red check, heart in debt. All you do is come on, I just came here to collect. Red.
Interesting rhythms. Interesting rhythms. I think that the rhythm is, you know, that's kind of a lot with a lot of pop music and this style of music. It's very important. And listen to how she's articulating those rhythms and those words.
Me, red check, heart in debt. All you do is come on, I just came here to collect. Red check, heart in debt.
Nice little slide. I like that, like a little articulation there, a little slide up. That's nice. That's nice. A very jazzy kind of pop voice. Good voice modulation there. Yeah, it's like a, you know, glissando. The slide. And it adds a lot to the melody because, you know, the melody's kind of pretty, the notes are pretty static there. So breaking it up with the rhythm and the slides adds a lot more interest.
Don't you know that I cried tears of gold for you? I sit here apart for you.
Nice belting, nice upper mix voice, really solid. You know, one thing I think these are all her original songs. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she writes all of her original songs. I like how she kind of, the last song had kind of this up the scale kind of feel, where the melody kind of moved up, you know, melodically. And I kind of like that when that she's choosing to take the melody in that direction.
Know that I cried tears of gold for you.
It's the payoff.
Sit here apart for you. Collect my pennies and my dimes. That's why you love it when I cry. Platinum love for you. I'd give her no less for you.
Really nice belting and then into her falsetto head voice there. Really nice control there. Really beautiful. One thing that strikes me about this too is her video. Again, this is like filmed in a way that it's very intimate. Obviously, it's stripped, but still produced. Still has vocal effects. You know, and all that good stuff that gets layered on the voice to have solid production. The video is filmed in a very intimate way. That we can focus on her singing, and I really like that. I feel like Mafra and Mafra's team and stuff really kind of looked at this singer and what she was doing here with the video filming, especially on these strips, and kind of learned from that and then kind of applied a similar feel to the Mafra videos, although this one's having more like cuts and stuff in it.
Generosity's my enemy, so I'm broken in your heart's reach.
Nice. That was a nice little into her head voice. But yeah, so this video has a lot more cuts back and forth, but it's the, I guess what I'm trying to get at is kind of the intimacy. Mafra kind of has that intimacy where she's, you know, you're up close to her and she's singing it more like, making it look like it's more like a one take. This singer is obviously using all different camera angles or whatever, but we're still getting that intimate feeling with the singer, which is really nice. And that's a beautiful, she's singing very expressively here, where she then goes from her belts into like her head voice and brings the softer side in to create a lot of dynamics, which really lets us feel more the emotion and that she's doing in her voice. So let's listen to this whole line again.
Lies for you, generosity's my enemy, so I'm broken, your heart's rich because of me.
That's nice. So I like that, you know, she backed off on the dynamics on that higher head voice part, and then she come down to her chest voice, and that was a nice transition. It was a nice transition.
I know that this is my fault, gave a little too much, knew that this was gonna happen, but I'm not gonna lie, you can make me cry 1,000 times, I'll come running back like...
So she's very like dynamic with her voice, and one thing that strikes me is that how she sings, she's articulating a certain words, using them very rhythmically, like I said, applying a lot of those kind of pitch shifts and bends so that things are not static. Like things are always moving in what she's doing with her voice, even how she's putting in like little runs and the dynamics, which makes her voice sound very dynamic because it is dynamic. And, you know, with what she's able to do with her voice here and how she's expressing her voice, that does take a lot of skill to do that. I've heard that she's also like a musician, like she writes all her songs, and then like I heard from chat, from the YouTube comments, that she plays a bunch of instruments as well. So I think that you can hear that in her singing because she's more attentive to things like onsets and rhythm and dynamics and stuff like that. Vocal weight, being variance in vocal weight as a way to emote or express. And I feel like that's what really comes out in her voice that probably a lot of people really like about her singing.
Check hard and dead. All you do is come around, came here to collect. Red, check hard and dead. Don't you know that I cry tears of gold for you?
I like that hook. She did that type of thing in her other song. Going up the scale to that like Rudy note, like that, the payoff note, like we want to hear that. And it's satisfying to hear. Nice, she's bringing out the R&B runs again. I heard that in her other song too. The song has a little bit of a different vibe than Unethical did. It's much more, I feel like it's more vocal showy, especially with her high belts and stuff. Like that stuff's not easy to do. And then she's bringing in her vocal runs. It's very R&B influenced, which is nice to hear.
Giving no less for you. Generosity's my enemy, so I'm broken. Your heart's rich because of me. And those bodies that do it all over again. Now those bodies know it's never gonna end. I keep coming right back like a maniac.
That's interesting. So again, she's using a lot of rhythmic things. Very, very, very attentive to her rhythm and using it to accent words and emotion. I like that.
He's my enemy, so I'm broken. Your heart's rich because of me. And those bodies that do it all over.
Love the head voice. It's like a falsetto-y, breathy, falsetto-y head voice. Love it.
Again, those bodies know it's never gonna end. I keep coming right back like a maniac. I keep coming right back like, oh.
That's nice. I really like that rhythmic thing she did there. Because it'd be boring if you just sang it straight. But it really works in the song and it breaks things up and it creates a lot of interest.
Is it do it all over again? Now those bodies know it's never gonna end. I keep coming right back like a maniac. I keep coming coming right back.
I just noticed the subtitles too. You're right, chat. The subtitles are going nuts. Let me know what you think about YouTube's auto subtitles. Comment below. Heights rich because of me, right? But I go mini. I keep coming right back.
I go mini. I keep coming right back.
Like, oh, and those bodies are doing all over again. And those bodies, I know it's never gonna end. Keep coming right back like a maniac.
I keep coming right back like a mini art.
I go mini. I keep coming right back.
Thanks, YouTube subtitles. I really like what she's doing there rhythmically, though. It's unexpected, but it works really well.
Cry tears of God.
That's a really nice mixed voice belt there. Like, that's high.
Collect my and my dimes. That's why you love it when I cry. Love for you, I'd give no lies for you. Just know.
I really like how she's using her belts and going in and out from between that head voice. Takes a lot of skill, but you know what? Again, I'll keep saying it over and over in my videos. By doing that, by releasing out of your belts and stuff and into your head voice, you're giving your voice time to rest. And that's really important. That way, none of the muscles and stuff get like too tense. And I'll just use the word belty as, you know, lack of a better word. It could be an upper mixed voice that she's using. It could be a high belt. But yeah, either way, it takes a lot of stamina, and she's given her voice a chance to kind of chill out in between those phrases. Also, by going low. So this song really goes all over the place, and in some ways that's difficult, but in some ways that's really gonna save you too, because if you're just da 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 all the time on the same pitch, and it's just like a high pitch or a belted pitch, and it's all the same notes, that's a million times harder to sing than a song that's going like this, like, because you don't have any breaks for your voice to kind of chill out and have like drop, you know, you lose the stamina. It's going to take you so much more stamina. So by writing a song like she has, she's very, very smart. She's building in breaks for herself. She's building in chances for her to use different parts of her vocal range, which are going to make her be able to sing longer and perform better overall.
Absurd is my enemy, so I'm broke. I'm broke. Check, hard and dead. All you do is come around, just came here to collect. Red, check, hard and dead. Don't you know that I cry?
Nice. I guess there was a couple seconds left. I really like how the end just ended on da 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 da, like the I cry, and didn't go to the tears of gold part. It just sort of left you hanging, because I think from a songwriting perspective that makes you want more. I think it's smart to do that. It's unresolved. It's an unresolved melodic phrase. And I think that it makes you want more. You want to hear, you kind of want to have your ear wants to have the resolve, but we're probably going to go back and re-listen to the song because you're wanting more song. So I think she's a very smart songwriter. I think she is a very talented songwriter, and she has a lot of really good vocal control. I think she's doing things that are very interesting for pop music. especially how she uses her voice kind of more as an instrument. I like when singers use their voice more instrumentally, which she's doing with the rhythms and the vocal runs and creating vocal melodies that are very vocal centric. Her songs are very vocal centric and they have kind of more simple accompaniments to them, which again, every time you have a more simple accompaniment, it's like soloing any instrument, like, and your vocal is on top, then that your voice can shine as the instrument. So then it becomes more centered around the voice and the vocalist, which is nice, especially in this genre of music. But then to keep something from getting boring, you do need a melody that kind of moves. So the melody isn't static, because if it was static, then the song would just be boring. So she's done a really good job of keeping us entertained for, how long is this? 3 minutes and 52 seconds, and keeping our attention, I feel. And popping in a few little vocal surprises that you might not necessarily expect in certain areas, which you go, ooh, your ear goes, ooh, that's kind of interesting. There's some interesting color tones and notes that she uses. And so I feel like she obviously knows what she's doing as a songwriter and as a musician. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. Yeah, so, thanks to Mafra for showing me this vocalist, because this is not a vocalist that I probably would have stumbled on my own, because I listen to a lot of heavy metal and I just don't listen to a lot of pop music these days. But yeah, she has that amazing voice control. Yeah, overall, I think it was really nice. I like that it's a more intimate setting on the video. It can make you feel like you're in a studio space with her or whatever. And that's what I meant at the beginning of the video. Like, I feel like Mafra was probably a big, I'm going to guess, or, I feel like she's been influenced a lot by Faouzia. I feel like perhaps she took a lot from the video and the recording side of it too, the production side of it. Oh, the one thing I was going to say was about this mix. So this is a stripped version and it is more vocal centric, but to me, for my tastes, I feel like the voice was a little bit loud compared to the piano. I mean, if we listen here.
Red, check, hard, and dead, don't.
I mean, and I'm listening in headphones, so, and it's kind of loud for me, but, like, to me, it just sounds like the voice is a little bit too much forward.
You do is come on, I just came here to collect. Red, check, hard, and dead. Don't you know that I cried tears of gold for you?
It's all right. It's all right. But it's borderlining for me personally. It's borderlining on being a little bit, the vocals just being a little too loud in the mix as far as my preference. And I like some loud vocals in the mix. But to me, I would like to hear the piano a little bit more up around her. I also think, I know this song seems like it's very vocal intense and stuff, but it might have been nice to have some clips of her like playing the piano and singing in the video or something. I feel like it's probably kind of hard to maybe play this song and sing it, but maybe she does that live. I don't know. I haven't watched her live stuff yet, but it would have been kind of nice. Or if she can't do that, it would have been kind of nice to see her like with a pianist or something. That's just my 2 cents, but what do I know? Yeah, you almost can't hear the piano. Yeah, that was what struck me about this, is the mix is, to me, the vocals are bordering on too loud. And if I'm going to be brutally honest, and we're doing critiques and reviews here, but the thing is that, I feel like I want to hear more piano. And what else is in here with the piano?
And I don't
Is it all just piano?
know there's over me.
There's also a ton of like, I feel like the voice has a lot of compression on it, which is fine. Like we all compress our voices a lot to like bring out the tones of the voice more and more. Like so that everything's kind of a little bit more flat, like it's all kind of even, and it brings out the lows. It kind of boosts your lows, and what it does is it kind of boosts your lows and it kind of dampens your highs. I think that this was really nice, but again, I do feel like the vocals were a little bit loud in comparison to the piano. So that's my main critique. But like I was saying, everything's kind of compressed. So one thing, like, I don't know, I might have liked to hear it with a tad less like evenness too. But I mean, that's where it's like all fairly produced. Like she's got she's got reverb and effects, although done subtly, tastefully. The reverb is applied really nicely. Like it's not too much reverb. I feel like it's just the right amount of reverb and delay and stuff.
That's why you love it when I cry. Platinum love for you. I'd give no less for you.
But yeah, I think if the vocals were brought down in the mix, it would have been overall better. But really, really cool video, cool singer, and I'm excited to explore more of her stuff for sure. She sounds like Tiny Tim, does she?
It is my show in England.
When,
very,
when
very
was
good.
the last time you listened to Tiny Tim?
Tiny Tim!
Do you hear how much vibrato he has and how much he's singing just in his falsetto? Yeah, I don't think she sounds like Tiny Tim. I don't think she sounds like Tiny Tim. Let's be real now. Let's be real now. She still don't sound like no Tiny Tim. She doesn't sound like Tiny Tim. Listen. Where you get Tiny Tim from that? Where you get Tiny Tim from that? All right. I have to reactor face to everything, so we have to hold on, chat. We got a reactor face, or should we do like? Are those good? Are those good faces? Am I doing good reactor faces? Which one's good? Which one's good? Or should we do a smiley one? Like 2 thumbs up.
Hey everybody! Hey, can we have your attention, guys? Hello everybody! We are Carol Slums, and we think Faouzia is amazing songwriter and singer, and she's showing a lot of cool vocal control, and she's awesome. You should go check out her channel. We'll link the channel below, although she's got millions of subscribers already, but still cool stuff. Anyway, we give this 2 thumbs up. Yay! Please let us know what Faouzia video you would like us to react to next. I know you guys have been waiting for a live, so let us know which live you'd like us to react to. Be sure to click on the bell notifications and also on the subscribe button. And also give us some hype if you happen to see that hype button and you're on mobile. Click the hype, you get 3 free hypes a week. Yeah! Let's get this channel going. We're new around here and we want you to bring the hype and all the love. Okay, we love you guys! Stay cool and don't cry no tears of gold. Keep it positive.